Hi, Professor. This is the second question of homework one that we have to present, and here's the solution for the second question. And the solution goes as follows. So, what we have is that, yes. So, what was given is that we have 0 here. 0 is transmitted, 1 is transmitted, and 0 is received, and 1 is received. So, this will read as P that 0 is transmitted would be 0.6. Probability that 1 is transmitted, pt0, I'll write that. Probably the money sign is pt1, that would be 0.4. Now, yes. Yes, so now, and let pr0 be probability that 0 is received, and pr1 be probability that 1 is received. So now there are multiple probability that 0 is transmitted and 0 is received is given by 0.9. Probability that 1 is transmitted and 1 is received is given by 0.8. The probability that 0 is transmitted and we get solution as and we get output as 1 is 0.1. The probability that 1 is transmitted and 0 is received, the probability is 0.2. Okay, one sec, my battery is a bit low. I'll charge my battery. Yes, so these are the given conditions. So let's write it down. Yes, so for first we need to find it that so first we need to find this probability that 0 received is received. So that is probability that 0 is received. It can be given as that probability that, yes, R0 is received provided that 0 is received, that 0 is transmitted, into probability that 0 is transmitted. Okay, so I'll explain this one. So for probability that 0 is received, there are two conditions. First is that 0 is transmitted and 0 is received, and the second condition would be 1 is transmitted, but what we get is 0. So there are two conditions where we can get 0, where we can receive 0. So writing down these conditions, it can be that so here we say that 0 is transmitted and 0 is received into the probability that 0 will be transmitted, plus probability that 0 is received provided 1 is transmitted, into probability that 1 will be transmitted. So this is the condition for the probability that 0 is received. So from the above given values, we can take that as, one sec, here 0 is received provided that 0 is transmitted 0.9. So 0.9 into probability that 0 is transmitted is 0.6, plus the probability that 0 is received and 1 is transmitted, that is 1 is transmitted and 0 is received, that's 0.2, and probability that 1 is transmitted is 0.4. So what we get is 0.54 plus 0.08, that is 0.62. So this is the probability that 0 is received. Now for second part of the question, we need to find this error, probability of error. What is probability of error is that when we transmit 0, that is when we transmit 0, 1 is received, and or when we transmit 1 0, when we transmit 1 0 is received, and when we transmit 0 1 is received. So to find this, again we need to use Bayes theorem, or the condition probability, as we say, condition probability. So probability of error is that probability that 0 is received provided that 1 was transmitted, into probability that 1 was transmitted, plus probability that 1 was received and 0 was transmitted, into probability that 0 was transmitted. So that's equal to, so let's see at the given values again. Probability that 0 was received provided that 1 was transmitted is 0.2, into 1 was, the probability of 1 being transmitted is 0.4. Let me, yes, right. And the probability that 1 was received when 0 was transmitted, the probability is 0.1, and it is into probability of 0 being transmitted is 0.6. So this is the equation for the probability of error, that comes to 0.08 plus 0.06, that is equal to 0.14. So this is probability of error. So from the given condition here, the probability that 0 was received is 0.62, and probability that 1 was probability of error is 0.14. Let's look at the sum once for reference. And this is the second part. One second, the second part.